There's a primal urge within us, a connection to our ancestors that whispers about self-sufficiency and providing for ourselves. For some, that call leads them to the wild, rifle in hand, pursuing game. Now, I know what you might be thinking, hunting. Isn't that, well, complicated? Yeah, it can be, but the most rewarding things in life usually are. That's why we're here, to break down those barriers and guide you step by step into the world of hunting. Whether you're a young buck eager to follow in your grandpappy's footsteps, or someone who's just now feeling that primal pull, this guide's got something for you. Now, before you even think about venturing into the wilds, we got to talk gear. It's not about having the fanciest gadgets, but the right tools for the job. First off, you're going to need a good quality rifle, shotgun or bow, depending on your game and local regulations. And don't forget the ammunition. Each caliber has its purpose, so do your research. A good knife is non-negotiable, folks. From field dressing to camp chores, it's your right-hand man. You'll want a sturdy blade that can handle it all. Then there's your clothing. Now we're talking layers here. You're going to want something breathable for those hikes, something warm for those cold mornings, and camouflage appropriate for your hunting environment. All right, let's talk turkey about safety. This ain't target practice. We're talking about life and death, yours and the animals. Cardinal rule number 1, always treat every firearm as if it's loaded, even when you're damn sure it ain't. Muzzle discipline, folks. Know where that barrel's pointing at all times. Never point it at anything you don't intend to shoot. And speaking of shooting, be 100% certain of your target and what's beyond it. A stray bullet is a recipe for disaster. Remember, hunting is a privilege, not a right, and it's our responsibility to do it safely and ethically. Now, before you head out into the woods all gung-ho, let's talk about the legal stuff. Hunting licenses and permits, gotta have them. They're not just bureaucratic hoops to jump through, they're crucial for conservation efforts. Each state's got its own regulations, seasons and bag limits, designed to manage wildlife populations. You can usually snag these online or from your local fish and wildlife agency. Trust me, the hassle of paperwork is a small price to pay compared to a hefty fine or losing your hunting privileges. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty hunting techniques. For you beginners, I recommend starting with small game hunting. Squirrels, rabbits, they're plentiful and their movements teach you how to track and anticipate animal behavior. Still hunting, slowly and quietly moving through the woods, is a great way to hone your senses. Or try spot and stalk, using binoculars to locate your prey and then using the terrain to your advantage to get close enough for a clean shot. Remember, patience is a virtue in hunting. Sometimes you're better off waiting for the perfect shot than rushing it and risking a miss. Finding good hunting spots, it's like finding a hidden fishing hole. Look for areas with signs of animal activity, tracks, scat, rubs on trees. Topographical maps and aerial photos can be your best friends, revealing water sources, feeding areas, and travel corridors. Don't be afraid to put in some miles scouting. The more you understand the land and animal behavior, the better your chances of success. Remember, a successful hunt starts long before you pull the trigger. Well, folks, that's it for our beginner's guide to hunting. We've covered a lot of ground today, from essential gear to hunting techniques, but remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The best way to learn is by doing. So get out there, explore the outdoors, and experience the thrill of the hunt for yourself. And remember, always hunt ethically and responsibly. Until next time, happy hunting.